With Alboom photo falling at the last with the race at his mercy. More about that after our feature here at Leopardstown. It's the 220, the Racing Post Novice Chase. What a race we have in store here. 1, Annie. 2nd now, well named, but still be off in Annie 2nd now. Mark Walsh riding for Ted Walsh. 2, Avenir d'Envie, Jack Kennedy. 3, the highly regarded Det Judy, Davy Russell. 4, Footpad, brilliant at Navan, Paul Townend. And 5 is Jet, 20-1 shot. Jet here this afternoon. Tom Lee, what do you think?
Oh my goodness, if ever there was a present yet to be unwrapped, here it is, just about to set off here at Leopardstown for this Racing Post Novice Chase. Footpad, pretty much bordering on superstar status as a hurdler, not far off, not quite at that level, but nonetheless very, very good, and an excellent, slick, fluent chasing display on his debut. By contrast, of course, the horse in the Gigginstown colours, the 3-horse with the white hat, that's Death Duty, who's 3 from 3 over fences, a dual Grade 1 winner, loads of quality. Would he be better over further? If you forced me to have the bet, Brian, it'd be Footpad, but it's very, very tight between those two looks.
Well, it looks like the two Gigginstown horses are going to keep Footpad company, Ruby.
Yeah, I'd say they'll jump and go real go gallop. It's going to Tony now, but Avenir d'Envie will make it. Looks like Dexter's going to follow Footpad. I'd have done the other way around.
Short run to the first of the 11 fences. The grey Avenir d'Envie in the lead. The orange colours on the inside is Jet. Then the two-tone green of the favourite, Footpad, followed by Det Duty with the big nose band and the back marker of the quintet any second now as they come up to pass the stands. Full circuit ahead of them, Avenir d'Envie and Jack Kennedy out in front, about 4 lengths to the good from Footpad in second under Paul Townend. Jet and Robbie Power, the orange colours on the inside, are there, followed by Det Duty and Davy Russell, and finally any second now and Mark Walsh as they swing away from the stands and race up towards fence number 2. Avenir d'Envie, Jet is in second spot. Footpad is just behind them. They're followed by Det Duty, and behind Det Duty is any second now as they come to the third. Comes up pretty quickly. Avenir d'Envie, the leader from Jet and Footpad. Then Det Duty, and behind Det Duty is any second now. Fence number 3, a little bit to the right there, Avenir d'Envie, but leads from Jet and Footpad. And Det Duty on the outside of any second now as they go into this long bend, taking them towards the far side of the course, and what will be fence number 4. Avenir d'Envie by 2.5 lengths to Jet, who's about 3 parts in front of Footpad, and they're followed closely by any second now on the inside of Det Duty. 6 fences in line down the back straight, nearing the first of them. Avenir d'Envie by over 2 lengths to Jet in second, 3 parts of a length then to Footpad. And behind Footpad in fourth is Det Duty on his inside any second now. Less than 6 lengths covering the field as they race down towards the next to plain fence. 7 from home. Avenir d'Envie successful at Punchestown last time by 2 lengths to Jet in second. In third place is Footpad, and then Det Duty and any second now. The back marker on Avenir d'Envie headed hard and he's gone. So Avenir d'Envie, horse and rider up and okay. So Jet is left just ahead of Footpad. Det Duty is on the left as we look at them, and then comes any second now as they clear that fence and race on towards the next fence, which will be 5 from home. Jet on the right, Footpad in the centre, on the left is Det Duty, and any second now, 4th and last. As they go down towards the end of the back straight, this will be 4 from home, and Jet, Footpad alongside, Det Duty just behind them towards the left as you look at them, and any second now is in rear. Clearing that fence and going now towards the last open ditch, 3 fences from home, and Footpad east to the front by Paul Townend. Jet still a close second. Det Duty is next with any second now alongside. This is 3 out. Footpad, Jet on the inside. Then comes Det Duty. Footpad a good jump. Jet anything but a good jump. Drops to last place as they leave the back straight behind them. Det Duty moves up now within a couple of lengths of Footpad. Any second now is only a length off Det Duty, and a gap then to Jet as they come to the second last. Footpad is over from Det Duty. Any second now they're clear of Jet as they race towards the home turn, and Footpad has a lead of over 3 lengths. Pushed along in second is Det Duty, Also ridden along on the inside is Any Second Now as they turn to face the final fence in the Racing Post Novice Chase Grade 1. Footpad out in front from Any Second Now, who's showing second ahead of Jet Duty. They're cleared of Jet at the last. Footpad in the lead, jumps it nicely, cleared of Any Second Now. Jet Duty made a complete Horlicks of it, and he's gone. In fact, he's down. And Footpad coming home to win this very, very easily. Impressive on his chasing debut at Navan. Equally impressive today. He's absolutely hosed up here under Paul Townend. Wins it for Willie Mullins. Second is Any Second Now, and Jet is in third place. Third and last.
Wow, that was impressive.
Very impressive. Footpad puts him to the sword. Jet Duty was flat to the boards a long way out. He wants to go well back up and trip. Point horse in against flat horses was just always going a mile an hour too quick for him. Any Second Now was run a blinder, and Jet finished third, but he was spectacular to watch, and travelled plenty keen on Paul's hands all the way. But it was a really, really good. And this second last, a funny enough fence. Look how quick he was at it. Out through the air. And Jet Duty's flat to the boards. Any Second Now was run a cracker, but I was taken with Footpad. He was spectacular. A champion hurdle horse who, like him, was going to jump fences.
And he stays and he has the class.
He's a 2.5 mile winner as a 4-year-old, so that should guarantee a stamina. And he has the pace. That was a brilliant performance.
Bookies are going to jump on him all over for the Arkle now. I mean, he was short price before. I mean, they're going to probably half that now.
Half that now. The big problem now with the two lads in Mullins is to keep Darrell Jacob off.
Yeah, well, Muneers have Simon Muneer and Isaac Sawed obviously have Royale as well, who was very good as well, but he was very good there, Footpad. Your own horse, that ran a cracker to be second, Any Second Now.
Yeah, he did, he's had a nice run. He's a horse that'll win plenty of races in time anyway.
Yeah, he will, yeah. And Jet Duty tipped up at the last, but I think he's alright, and so is Davy Russell, but Footpad in there, so close he got, and the height he got, and how quick he was with his feet out in front.
At that stage, wasn't he? I mean,
Jet Duty, well beaten, but that can happen when you drop back down. He might have looked a quick horse in beside 2.5 milers, but when you drop back a half a mile in with 2 milers and they get you on your head too far from home, this is what happens. And he's out on his feet and down he goes. Unfortunate for him, but Jet avoids him to the left. Avenir Dunvey tipped up down the back, but Footpad just gears and pace. Just had
away by that performance.
Look, I must say I was a bit worried beforehand because Leopardstown is such a stiff track that I thought the galloping might suit Jet Duty. But I thought anywhere else Footpad would definitely beat him, but I wasn't expecting him to be quite as good as that. He was spectacular.
Fourth in the champion hurdle obviously last year, so we know he's quick, but to transfer that form over fences as well. And Willie says he's as good a novice chaser as he's ever had.
Yeah, what Willie meant jumping wise. He was so sure footed the first day he schooled. He was electric. We didn't even have to school him twice. He didn't jump since he ran in Navan. That's how sure we were of his jumping. But look, he was very, very good today. I'm sure Paul is delighted with him.
Okay, brilliant stuff, an impressive performance. Paul Townend is with Andrew.
Paul, you have a word with us? That must have been an enjoyable experience.
Very. Yourself, Andy, riding a good 2 mile chaser, going that gallop and jumping as well as this does, there's no better feeling.
He was a little bit keen, but he was absolutely electric to jump.
He was, but he was jumping so well, I couldn't disappoint him and take him back. We didn't hang around, we went to proper gallop, and he was doing it in his stride,
You've some of the best 2 milers around in Willie's, but this way he jumps as well as any of them.
As any of them from day one. He was very good. Like for a novice in his second start over fences, to jump as well as he did there was deadly.
And he had such a huge cruising speed and jumping at that rate, you had the whole field under pressure from an awful long way out.
Yeah, and like I said, he was doing it so easy himself, but he brings a very high level of hurdle form to the table, so you'd probably be hoping he could do that,
Yeah. With Ruby up there in the RTE box and Darrell Jacob over in the UK today, it was nice to get a spin in him. I'm sure you'd be delighted to get another go.
I'd love a go on this any day of the week.
Very good. Well done, Paul.
Yeah, Paul Townend there. You might have a fight in your hands to get that horse back. What do you reckon?
A bigger fight from Darrell Jacob, I'd say. But look, he was very, very good. Yeah, he was. I mean, I guess you're hoping a horse would go and do that, and he went and did it. He was brilliant. Changed it up for Willie. Poor old Album Photo tipped up at the last in Limerick, and 10 minutes later he got another shout there. So it was really good.
Like Gordon said to me last week when we were down at the yard, he said that they obviously got it wrong for 3 miles Jet Duty. They know that now. His 2.5 miles seems to be his trip now.
I wouldn't be certain they got it wrong at 3 miles.
Really?
No, I wouldn't. He raced a bit keenly last year in Cheltenham up at 3 miles, and it was a hurdle, it was a slog. This is a hurdle. I mean, like, Footpad is by Cracador, who Jim Bulger trained, who's by King's Best. You know, the damn line doesn't mean much to me other than Sadler's Wells, but you know, Cracador was quite a keen forward going horse when Jim Bulger had him, and I wouldn't say he's produced that many chasers, but this fella can fairly do it.
Ground, does it matter? Footpad? I mean,
no, he handles most grounds. He's won on testing ground in Autoy a couple of times. He won here one day on testing ground when he beat Let's Dance in the 4-year-old hurdle. He handles a bit of good ground. Funny enough, he got quite worked up in Cheltenham last year with me in the champion hurdle and raced too keenly all the way and didn't quite get home at the end of it because of that. But you know, he was very good today, and fences should help him settle a bit better and get home better. But
does he have a habit of being a bit keen sometimes?
He can be. He wore a hood when he was as a juvenile. He wore a hood here when he won the spring juvenile hurdle, and then when he went to the Triumph hurdle with the pace they went, he raced completely behind the bridle. But look, he's a horse with plenty of ability. Quazim Raza on the right looks after him and rides him out every morning, so I'm sure he's delighted as well.
Just a quick word on your horse, Ted, to finish second there. You were delighted with that?
Yeah, it ran well. I thought he'd run a respectable race. I didn't think that Duty was going to run when I declared him. I thought he was going to go to Limerick, but I thought he ran a good race. He's a nice horse. He's never run a bad race. He met two fair horses when he bet Monolith and Invitation Only, and they're two good horses during the run during the week. You know.
Let's go down to Tracy. She's with Willie Mullins.
I certainly am, and a very happy Willie Mullins, I'd imagine. Well done. That was impressive. He looks really good, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's electric. I mean, for the first day at home that I saw him jumping over fences, I thought he was the best I've seen for a long while. And, you know, he was good in Navan, but today he was just...
he loves it, doesn't he?
Loved it, and he gains lengths at fences. He's one to really look forward to, and it's great to get on the board here in Leopardstown.
And I'm sure you'll get another run into him here before Cheltenham, will you?
I imagine at the festival they'll have a similar type race, which the new Dublin Festival. And then, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything stays right. You know, after watching Alboom Photo and Limerick falling at the last for the race,
I saw that.
Thinking, you know, nothing has gone right today.
Everybody's all right, though, aren't they? After that.
Well, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it looked like everyone was fine, yeah.
Like they were fine, but... you know, so it's good to get a winner on the board, especially a winner like that.
Yeah, sad news to hear that Duvan was out for the season, but obviously that was unavoidable.
That's it. You know, we've had we're just taking a conservative view of the injury, and he's quite sound this minute. So I don't know what we're going to do. He's walking, doing lots of walking, and we'll have a look at him again after the holidays, and then we'll.
The joys of training, but of course we've got Forheen to look forward to on Friday. Good form? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
end on a high note.
Yeah, he's in good form, yeah. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed, keeping everything crossed now for the time being.
Well done. Thanks, Willie. Good to see you.
Yes, well done, WP Mullins. It is a galaxy of stars at his disposal, and another of those now is the three-time Grade 1 winner, your winner of this afternoon's feature, the Racing Post Novice Chase. That was Footpad, spring-heeled over this 2-mile one trip. Paul Townend allowing him to absolutely coast home. The winning margin 11 lengths, 4-6, the odds of reward. Second was Ted's Any Second Now at 25 to 1, and it was Jet coming home in third. I beg your pardon, the second horse at 12 to 1, and third was Jet, number 5 on your race card, at 25 to 1. But the impression left by Footpad, absolutely resounding. He's trading something in the region of 7-4 favourite for the Racing Post Arkle at the Cheltenham Festival in March. And Brian Gleeson alongside me. What about this horse's breeding?
He's by Cracador, of course, who was bred by Frank Dunn, the man who won a Japan Cup with Stanera back in '83. And Cracador, of course, was a really good winner, won the Lockage for Godolphin. But Cracador was trained by Jim Bulger, is a half-brother to a Yumzane, and this Footpad is his best son to date over the hurdles and fences, and as you say, he's now as short as 7-4 for the Arkle. Simply brilliant. 11-length winner of the Racing Post Chase.
There's a friend of mine sitting at home laughing all the way to the bank because he backed Footpad a long time ago for the Arkle, told me to back it, I didn't do it. 7-4 favourite. Ruby, my heart's broken.
Yeah, yours is. I hope mine isn't. I hope I'm only backing up watching him. Then mine will be broken. But yeah, look, he was very good today, and yeah, he'll have to come here, I suppose, in a month's time for the Dublin Racing Festival, and then roll on Cheltenham. But he looks a very, very exciting prospect.
You get ready for your heart to be broken. Hashtag Ask Ted coming up before the end of the show. Get the questions rolling in. Are you ready for this?
I thought they were dead and gone. I thought they were only for Galway.
You thought they went with Robert, did you?
Yeah, whatever you like. Hashtag Ask Ted, the promised answer, whatever comes in. So, look, we're going to take a very quick break here. We do have more racing to come. Hope you can join us then.